welcome. Should put it in Japanese. Imagine hearing Warhammer in Japanese. I bet the dialogue's crazy. What's this safe zone offset? Oh. Alright. Display. Gamma. Alright, I think that's good. I'm not even going to mess about with all that. Alright, hold to finish setup. Oh no, the audio sounds. If it's too loud, I might have to drop it a little bit. Set. Alright. Let me just have a quick look though, just check these settings, graphics, display. Oh god. Right, I'm gonna put it 50%. Might be better. You have to let me know in chat. Right, save. Right, let's get into this. It's going to be fun. Right, this is the DLC. We're not going to mess with the DLC, obviously. We don't even have it. Right, it says, take up the mantle of a rogue trader, scion, and an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over their trade protectorate. I said protectorate, and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the fucking hell. On the bloodline of Von Valancius. I'm sat back, you see, guys. I can't see the right properly. I'd have to sit. I might probably need to get in my gaming chair for this one. Ah, God, maybe I should. You know what, let me get in the chair, 1 second. Let's do this the right way. I've been told there's a lot of text in this game. I've been told a lot of good things. It's supposed to be a bit like Baldur's Gate, but just with the Warhammer theme, so as soon as I heard that I was like, okay, sign me up. Who? Anana? Anana, sorry, stream. Anana can't be up for an award, Jay. That's crazy. That's diabolical. What? Fuck, bro, you're gonna make me have to change the stream to a Man United rant. Oh, Nana, Man United's goalkeeper is whack. That is funny. That's the funniest thing of it today. What? Stop it. That'll be a game. I'll be watching that. Fucking Hong Kong versus Man United. I thought that sounds like a national team more than a normal team. So I'm pretty sure that's an interesting one. Breaking up my Warhammer for Man United. Sorry, stream. Let me get back to the universe. Right. Right. Enemy unit dodge modifier. I'm just gonna play on normal. This shit's already complex as it is. Uh-oh. Let me just go. I thought I'd over-clicked. Let me just double check. Yeah, normal. Alright, what's this? Progenerated character. Let's sit. Piccata, soldier, operative, warrior. Yeah, he's pretty dope. Background, Death World, Commissar, illustrious glory, grim importance, at all costs. Charge. Kata, Darius, Bahada, warrior, operative, soldier. I think we'll do a custom. We'll do a custom. Alright, we got all these portraits. That one looks pretty sick. Right, what we're going to do, if you're joining, welcome, welcome. First time ever playing this game. It's like some crazy psycho. I am familiar. Oh shit, what's going on? What have I done? I think I'll go. Kind of like that. She got the chainsaw, but I don't know. Right, body. Oh shit. Oh, I'm flicking through them like these 16 different options and there's only 3. I'm an idiot. Hairstyles. Right, let's go. Trying to do like an officer style look. Them eyebrows look mad. Right, we'll go for that. Tattoos. Oh shit. Oh right, I can even sort the beard out. What the fuck is that? That's a crazy beard. Oh, I might go for that. Alright. Tattoos. Oh, these scars. Yeah, we gotta have a scar. Let's go. What's the last one? These like body ones? No. Oh, I might go for that. I like that. Right, tattoos. I like these head tattoos. Mortis. I know, I can't even open my window where it keeps fucking blowing shit crazy. Yeah, the wind be... Oh shit, what have I done here? Augmentation. Wait, what's going on here? Why is it doing that? Right, tattoos. Tattoo colour. I don't want no tattoo colour. Right, augmentations. Oh, why is it doing that? There we go. I'm just gonna have a look at him. Oh my god, that is crazy. Where's the one where I hope it's got like gives him like the bionicle eye or some shit. What's that on the head? Right.
For the I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
Oh my god. So much like shit you can do. I don't even know what to do.
Something of interest. Fit for the Von Phalancius annals.
I like that. I like the bold male voice, but I mean.
I am but a vessel for the higher purpose.
Okay, pious.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Ruinous favor prevails.
Heretic.
The destination is known. Time for a round of...
Now that's interesting.
A new challenge for me.
I like the bold male one, that just kind of fit the look. Right, oh god. The following features will be available after Origin: Advancement, Brutal Hunter, Trusty Weapon, Wounded Beast, Lifetime of Scars, Tenacity. Right, the Death World. On Death World, the plant beast, and sometimes even the environment itself, takes aggressive and destructive forms. Voidborn, Forge World. Forge Worlds are the domain of the Adeptus Mechanicus and higher planets. United for the belief in the immortal God Emperor, hailing from hyper-technology societies to grimly feudal populations. Ready to serve, doing my part. No heresy. Better to die for the Emperor, you know. The Fortress World. Never stop Belhearing. Fortress World sounds good. Every citizen is a soldier trained to fight from the moment they can handle a weapon. Right, here we go. Uniform, baby. Right. Looking like M. Bison in this bitch. Crime Lord. Then a Storing Priest. Navy Officer. Noble. I'm almost tempted to do that just because he's got the eye thing that I want. Sanctioned Psyker, Crime Lord, Astra Militarum Commander. Commissaire. Weapon skill +5 fellowship. Duty and honor, show them contempt. Alright, here we go. Apex of Brilliance. You played a key role in exposing the conspiracy among your superior officers in the Astra Militarum. Your name has become a synonym for loyalty and valor, and your facade has adorned many Imperial Guard propaganda posters. Coercion, demolition, feast of greatness. You directed a heroic attack of an Imperial Guard regiment that breached the gates of a fortress held by heretics. I think I might go for the illustrious glory. Awareness -5. The soul of who perished in a brutal offensive still haunt your nightmares. Falsely accused of cowardice, you were forced to suffer for a humiliating tribunal. You were attacked by a group of renegade guardsmen during a mutiny and were beaten half to death. God, I don't know what to... They'll go for the brand of shame. Grim. Information, right. This skill is affected by the fellowship characteristic. It represents a character's talent to manipulate other people through negotiations. Well, that's not going to happen. I'm not doing that. Athletics. Touch of it. I don't want it for the trim. Right, we'll go. We'll go on that one. I think minus. Wait. Is this minus a good thing in this case, or is it a bad thing? It represents a character's talent to manipulate other people through negotiation, allows a character to reach their desired goals in dialogues by making good impression. I'm gonna go for the brand of shame. It's I might have to watch a guide later, but just for my first playthrough, I'll do it. What's all this about? Expand. Alright, I don't want it. I'm not bothered for that. Oh shit. Archetype. Warriors are combatants, both with exceptional melee prowess capable of dealing high damage. A warrior, master tactician, grand strategist, operative, assassin, bounty hunter, or a grand strategist. Bring it down and analyze enemies, expose weaknesses, dismantle attacks. Bring it down, voice of command, finest hour. It's either operative or officer. I don't think it matters. An assassin, bounty hunter, either a bounty hunter, vanguard, master tactician, or grand strategist. I'll go for the officer. Officer uses their willpower and fellowship to improve the combat capabilities of their allies, turning them into even greater threats on the battlefield. Core focus, extra turns, single target buffs, rescuing allies, momentum. Perception, find the exploit weaknesses in an enemy's defense. None can withstand an attack from an operative. Core focus, precise single strike, defense penetration, and debuffs consistent firing positions. I like the sound of operative, but it's just hard to say. Alright, fucking hell. Alright, I've got 30 points. Characteristic opponent weapon. Skill. Ballistic. Melee attacks also increases chance of scoring critical hit on melee. Ballistic, is that for... Is a deadeye someone to be feared in gunfights? Oh, this is the base, right. Can shrug off pain as well as easily. They can resist toxic, poisonous environments, diseases, and other physical agility. Intelligence. You know, let me just go back and check something.
best
For the glory of the dynasty.
He's a warrior. I might go for this one. The harder. Yeah, I might do that and then just customize it.
You didn't stand a chance.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity. An interesting perspective. However, allow me to offer you a bit of advice. In the interests of your own well-being, you should frame your thoughts with greater piety. Demonstrating such a lack of care when choosing your words might be viewed by certain people as evidence of insufficient trepidation before the God Emperor, the master of humanity. I understand, but the particularities of my craft have made me a perceptive individual, capable of seeing through to the root of things. Unlike millions of his devout servants. Trust me, your words could easily be interpreted a different way, especially by one inclined to do so. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias, at your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before. My regards, Commissar. Finding you was a difficult task given your parents' fate, and your upbringing in the Schola Progenium. Truly our meeting is an act of providence, is it not?
I like the way you can just click on the lettering and it'll just give you a detailed explanation of what that means. Which is pretty cool.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your
And the Warhammer game that I'm playing.
Who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora
Master of Whispers. So
and
that's
carry
some
the
Game of
burden of
Thrones
an
shit.
heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Why am I aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here?
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the Rogue Trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor.
Alright.
I see that you are shocked. Yes, you understood correctly. Lady Theodora's authority indeed supersedes that of those whom you obeyed before. The Lord Captain's power is so great that she is capable of performing unthinkable feats, such as changing the fate of a servant of the Imperium. Your fate. There is, and you will meet him soon enough.
Okay.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service, and therefore, it is sacrosanct.
Sacrosanct. We got some words in this, man.
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who
When I heard that word then, the
interests
Master of
House
Spies, I
von
thought it sounded like
Valencias.
something from Game of Thrones.
I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and
Who's
in the
Lady
ranks of the
Theodora?
rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities.
Kinda like that name.
And exploit
Tell me about the one
those
whose ship
of
I have
others.
found myself.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse.
Okay.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
Alright, I can move the camera. Alright. Right.
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Oh, that's it. Press LT, it shows you him. Shows you me. And dialogue. Ooh.
Follow my lead.
Alright, that can zoom in a little now, a little. Right, you can also move your character by using left analog. You can bring up the cursor with L3. Oh shit. I wish other games would do that. God damn. Bring up the fucking cursor. That is fucking brilliant. Right. At a symbol here, your character will move towards it. Oh, stop it. So I could just move like this. Wait. Ah, shit. Point and click. Like I'm on PC. That's. I mean, that's kind of cool. Good to know you could just move. Right, some objects in the game can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some icons allow you to study objects, others will transfer the character to neighbouring locations. Right, transfer. You can interact. You can switch between them with L1 and R1. Bring up the cursor, highlight objects you can interpress.
Victory awaits.
Oh, right, sweet. Oh, wait, why is the camera not like
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
unlinked?
They say a little bit of humility never hurts anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them
Wait, how do
at
we
every step.
zoom in? Alright. So. Oh yeah, I can't seem to move my camera. Oh. Wait. Oh, there we go. So, I don't know how I
A new challenge for
get
me.
it in and out. Alright, never mind. Alright, so show the data on the video screen, show the data on the video screen. Oh, I see. So you could speak to the crew officers, deck officer, technomat, mercenaries. Massive conference table, obvious crafted from real wood. I heard the Sensual give the senior officers another public dressing down recently. I don't know what it is. Alright. There's like 20 stuff up. How do you get
won't
the...
tolerate weakness.
Why does like the writing just stay there? Why does that not just disappear? What the fuck is... Alright, this goes after a minute.
We shall prevail. Doubt is for the weak. I'm always ready.
Alright. That's right, sir.
None shall stand in my way.
One
I'll
of
watch
the
you
Von
in a bit. I'm
Valencia's
just doing a little
trophies.
stream on this road.
Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
That's crazy that the way that Forza's not working. I assumed last night after you deleted the data and loaded it back up it should have worked.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk! Feel my wrath!
Alright, start the battle. So, right, let me shut my dock down and record it. Where do how do you right, kill down the commission the commissar's next single shot or single target when he attack applies the following effect. Charge. At all cost. Alright. How do I shoot? I don't know. Huh. Right, now, how do I shoot this fuel? It says the next target's single shot, but then how do you do a single shot? Yeah, press. I don't have a fucking clue what you press. Unless... Are these the only abilities that I've got? This one does say the Corsair's next single shot or single target melee attack applies before an effect. Have I got to be right next to them or some shit? Alright, so I like a melee character. No, I'm not. I've got a fucking gun in my hand. What's going on here, bro? What have I done wrong? Can't seem...
Absolutely not.
...to strike. How do I strike? What the fuck? Right, oh god, what the fuck do I do? Is that why I wasn't shooting? The bullet not loaded? Really don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Miss. What the fuck? Can I restart that? Right, let's... Oh, I don't have any quick saves. Right, how do I motherfucking attack? Inspect. Malfunctioning servitor. I don't, bro. What is this game on? What do you press? That must be like a grenade of some kind on the D-pad. What the fuck is this game? Some bloody tutorial. What the fuck? Bro. How do I not...
Not my specialty.
What is... momentum? Bro. Why is the game not simple? I think I just hover over him, press X and do said attack. What the fuck? You can tell this is going to be a complex bullshitty game. Right. Oh. Trader. Warhammer. How to attack? Right, I'm very, very, very fucking confused. It's not telling me how to attack. It's telling me how to move and shit. What the fuck? Like, when I press triangle, it'll bring me to these.
I don't have time for this.
Melee weapon. I don't have a melee weapon. The 6-shooter shit ain't working.
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on. What the fuck is this game on with?
I shall not fear.
Bro, you can see the gun in my hand. Why can I not aim at this fuel and just... Oh my god. Let me check the inventory. Do I have anything? Bro, why can I not shoot my motherfucking pistol? What? You press L2? Is that what we have to do? Hover over with the fucking cursor? Like, what's going on? Right, what the fuck is this game? Why is it not letting me attack? Fuck's sake. Don't say anything, Kyber. I have to look online, man, some bullshit. How to attack console. Fuck me. Gotta watch a video on combat tutorial. Waffling shit, mate.
I'm gonna put Avalar in my fighter. I'm also gonna put Heinrich's elbows. That should be good.
Oh my god. I don't have a clue. You use the pointer or some shit, right? Wow, what is this game? Why is it saying question? Why is it like a question mark on the pointer? Oh god. Is it because I've not got a weapon? Do I have to go to these or some shit? Like... Characters with melee weapons, what?
Heretics!
Attack denial. Do I have to add the... Oh, they're just abilities, what the fuck, bro? Well, this is a great fucking start. I think it'd just be X, like, and then it, you know, what the fuck? Oh my motherfucking days, what is this game? I hold square, it just unequips the weapon, brings the weapon out. Am I supposed to use that? Is that what it is? Is this what I'm... Let's just try, because I don't have a clue.
All too easy.
Right. So what the fuck's that? I've got me confused. God damn. Right, at least we're getting somewhere. God damn.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Alright. No, I was allowed to.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Alright.
Follow my lead.
Right, you can open the map by holding to orient yourself. Oh. Oh, so you're just inspecting. I'm thinking you can grab these. Servant. Alright. So if I look at the map, does it even show me where to go, the map? I think. Oh good, it's playing this Warhammer game.
It's about time.
I will. I just need to delete Oblivion. Oh, the destroyers and shit. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, hey, yeah. I'll put it on in a bit. I just bought this Warhammer game that was on sale, so I thought I'm just going to stream this for a little bit. Have you ever played a game called XCOM? It's like this military strategy game. It's kind of like that. Feels more like I do. Like, you know, you play click and you just do. It was pretty decent, this one. Like, I can move around, but when it comes to the fighting, it's more like chess. Alright, let's build up. Let's do this the right way. Well, that's my treat for this week. I bought that Zamazenta Crown Zenith card for my Pokemon shit. I bought my Warriors t-shirt for the Furies. And I've just bought this. And I got some KFC today, so that's my treat. Tomorrow I'll be having chippy tea and egg on toast. How was your sausage and egg this morning, Jay? I was fucking hungry this morning as well, bro, but I just made some cereal and it kind of did the job, and then when Mum got up I was grateful because she just made me that egg, so I had like egg and toast. We're doing that a bit more often. Right. I might have some Pokemon cards actually for Rome, because I've got a lot of spares like that I've had, you know, from like back in the day, which would be good for him because they're all like base Pokemon from the base set. They're just sat in my drawer, just fucking doing nothing. You know what I mean? I don't need them, so to pass them on to him, he could probably get himself a little binder, you know, like one of those booklet things to put them in. Right, 1 second. My spliff is done. Right, now it took me fucking 20 minutes just to figure out how to attack.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
It's wild. The wires at the circle head are still smouldering. It would seem the cause of the malfunction was a short circuiting of the motive force. Okay. Actually, let me go to display. Let's see. The destroyer. Right. What's better? TAA, SMA, film grain. Sinners. It was decent.
Victory awaits.
Victory awaits. The accountant.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Heresy, you know.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Hey, she actually got that thing on her eye. I want that. I get that. Your first impression of Edelfred, who appears to be about 30 years old, with a parchment-like skin stretched over time, almost as implants of bone. Theodora von Valencia's features appear as if they were carved from marble. Next to the two of them, you turn more men. There's a grey-haired officer of impeccable bearing who is studying the contents of his data slate. The other is a behemoth, bristling with holsters and a baldric containing all manner of weapons.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer.
Okay.
Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects.
Right, your
for
character
large-scale
skills
mining.
reflect their knowledge
The
and
world is
capabilities. Some
populated by
dialogues
natives
automatically
who worship
initiate
some
skill tests.
heretical
If such a test
underworld
succeeds, the
spirits
information
that
will be
protect those who
revealed.
offer them sacrifices.
Trying to analyze the part in the
Flights
the
of
height,
fancy,
so
you might
right,
say.
okay.
But attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
There are ways to confirm whether that is happening. As witchcraft or not, it might cost several psychics to do so, but it will give us the answer. Right, those spirits could well be the natives' names for dangerous aliens. I would first verify that is indeed the case. The population of Aeon 6 engages in Xeno warship.
Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
Okay, which you address me or else you will list. Yo, the dialogue's joke. I find your tone most disagreeable. We're both servants. Let's go neutral.
Even among his flock, not all are of a piece. I suggest you familiarize yourself with that fact before you are sorely...
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here? You are direct. I approve. But you will have to wait. There is something I want you to understand first. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void, Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with Von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
Sweet.
Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
I didn't know this was an interview, goddamn.
Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live. Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad.
My aid.
Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide. Sometimes I forget that people without direct access to a ship's bridge may not know the first thing about how a void ship travels between the stars. Vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the warp, an otherworldly dimension of cruel and unthinkable forces. By entering it under the protection of the Gellerfield, we shorten the route to our destination, crossing distances that would require hundreds of years in a matter of weeks instead, sometimes in days or even hours. That is how humanity spread across the galaxy. That is how we were able to build the Imperium, which spans millions of stars. The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykad on the demand that... for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time. You can start by not asking questions of this sort. I have no need for sycophants.
Sycophants.
I will draw my conclusions when an opportunity to prove yourself arises. In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Shaw, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Death will find you soon enough!
You'll make a suitable sacrifice!
Emperor, protect me.
My place is at the fore. I took care of this one. One fewer target. Weapon at the ready. Die! I've suffered worse.
The ruinous powers.
My tactics are flawless. Not a problem, Paul. You didn't stand a chance!
I serve the ruinous powers!
Such is the will of chaos. I bring ruin.
Reduced to dust! I took care of this one. Follow my lead. Death to the heretics!
Already done. Nothing I can't do. Forge ahead! Suits my purposes.
Don't touch me!
Follow my lead. Break their morale. For the glory of the Imperium.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Alright, find the Arch-Militant.
None shall stand in my way.
This is what we're looking for?
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could say...
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my Arch-Militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only Voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the Navigator's Sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance. And if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psyker powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted... Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that...
I think she was happy with that response. Alright.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
What? Motherfucker is the traitor. Fucking crazy. Thought I could trust him, that's crazy. The betrayal, man, that's heresy right there. Fucking mad.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you. We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel. I am afraid that you have no choice in the matter.
Albizzle von Valancius, you know.
And I will demonstrate the power
that's my new name.
that the war holds over mortals. Come to think of it, I might even take some pleasure in doing so.
What the fuck have I done here? You sure this intruding influence wasn't... Oh, I'm kind of like forced. So the best character for this action tech uses... God, I have a clue. Why is one of the available dialogue action requires making a skill test? Like with passive skill tests, which I think look for anything that could be used as a weapon. Search was in vain. Right, tech use. Continue. Sinking into your a few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat and immediately you hear humming on the servo motor. Sentinel's jaws remain closed and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate you could catch your breath.
High levels of caustic humours. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance? Genetic code identified. Child of House von Valancius. Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Oh, don't you? Defense protocols. Hopefully. Oh shit. Bun 'em up, bun 'em up.
There is still another way.
Bun it up. It gives me like a choice, I think. I don't know.
Follow my lead.
Alright, check the warrant officer. God. It's very overwhelming, this game. It's got so much depth to it, and This looks sick. Right, let's look at that. That looks crazy. Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade and bestow the paragon of humanity unbroken by adversity. To what brings first to unite and reclaim the triumph over nightmares and toil, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily and oh god, I can't even keep up with it. So have I become the rogue trader, or a rogue trader?
Escort the child of the house to safety.
The child of the house? What madness is happening here? Who are you who addresses me? I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup.
The dialogues for this game? This is Warhammer, bro. Warhammer 40k is crazy, bro. For the dialogue, bro, the Vox Master restores communication with the Navigator's Sanctum. Nah. Just play games like this, bro, like... There's so in depth. Communication protocol.
Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
What madness is happening here? Who are you? Oh, I already done it. I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Alright. Take me. Let's go get one. Let's go.
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile
He's a warrant sentinel.
Standing by.
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel, okay.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Alright. Journal, right. As the game story unfolds, you will see notifications at the top of the screen indicating that the status of your current objective has been updated and new information has been added to your journal. You can open your journal by pressing R2 and then down on the D-pad. Okay. Oh. What? Huh? Oh, that's it. Oh, what? Oh. There we go. Alright, Rogue Trader Theodora von Valancius desires to personally meet with the person recently brought aboard. That's me. I seal the warrant chamber. No one must reach the warrant. A simple order to the Sentinel cogitate of a locked chamber. Right, we've done that. Let's seal the warrant chamber. Alright, rumors, contracts.
A new challenge for me.
Let's shut the door. Shut the door, bro. Alright, supposed to shut the door. Oh. I'm supposed to shut the door. What? Oh, I got knocked out again. What? Ah, it's wild.
Run,
no weapon.
fools, or fall!
Ah, shit. Let's go. See a chainsaw. Let's go, chainsaw. Ah, stop it. See, these have got them fucking eye augments. I want that.
Master.
Aboard.
What? Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Conrad is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intends to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of his plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor! I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Sweet. I'm now Master El Bizzle of House Von Valencia.
I can treat your wounds.
Better
I have a
write
Medicaid kit.
Down.
And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense.
What you gave me.
Here.
I've got an axe, auto pistol, flat chest plate, medkit. Treating injuries, right, well, fight your character can lose some of their wheels. Which means health. You have to go to that, right. Seeds. When a character initially suffers an injury, it is considered a fresh injury during the first 3 rounds. Once 3 rounds have passed, a fresh injury becomes an old injury. A fresh injury can be healed using a medkit without passing any skill tests. Alright, use medkits to restore wounds and heal injuries. Alright. Complete. So...
I won't tolerate weakness!
Oh, I think my health is fine. That's it. Alright. What is this? It tells me where I actually have to go. It told me to close that.
Throne's grace, where are you going? Until we bandage your wounds and you take up arms, I, with all due respect to the heir of Lady Theodora, will not let you out the door.
It's not... Oh, wait.
Throne's grace, where are you going?
Fucking...
Until we bandage your wounds and you take up arms, I, with all due respect to the heir of Lady Theodora, will not let you out the door.
What's this Corpus Valencius? Oh, here we go, tutorials. Chronicles of the Coronis Expanse. Oh my god. Annals of the Imperium. Forbidden Grimoire. My god. All these things. Assassin. Am I like a master tactician? Officer. Character. Old injury, permanent. Inventory. Are you telling me I can change the colour? That's pretty sick. I think. Oh, you can take the helmet off, that's sick. Show base outfit headwear. Colour scheme. Alright, I don't see. Alright, add to. Always add to the cargo zone. Look it. Oh, for fuck's sake. What does it mean, add to the cargo zone?
Victory awaits!
I know, cargo management. No, what have I done?
Throne's grace, where are you going?
I don't know.
Until we bandage your wounds and you take up arms, I, with all due respect to the heir of Lady Theodora, will not let you out the door.
I don't know what I'm fucking doing. Shit. I would do something just as simple as heal a wound. Ah. Alright, inventory. Uh-oh. So, inventory. Click. Alright. Oh, sick. So it actually does change the appearance. What's all this? Can you actually... I can edit them both. Right. Just don't understand how to use add to cargo, no, add to inventory.
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further.
Right, well.
None shall stand in my way.
How do you...
We must act.
You are injured. I must dress your wounds.
Oh, here we go.
Before we go any further.
You have to bring the weapons out. No, confused. So, go to
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further.
Toggle characteristics now. Always add to the card. Nope. I don't know how to use it. Even though it's just showed me. Guess I got like an axe. What did you do?
You are
I like
injured.
the formation things.
I must dress your wounds before we go any further.
Alright, how the fuck do I do this? Oh wait. No.
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further.
Well, it would be out of character. Features, archetype, biography. Corpus Valencius, the tutorial doesn't. Oh, doesn't talk about healing. Got a dictionary. The Forbidden Grimoire. Alright,
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further.
It's about time.
Ah. Wait. Press part so. Is it not?
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just...
Back into the fray.
Let me help.
I stand in recognition.
Oh.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation... But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive. Come.
Alright, nods his approval.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might...
What for? You're buying a third bike? E4? Okay. So would it be smaller than Rain's bike? That's why I was like, wow, that's mad. Oh right, same size, okay. Could have said he can't do smaller than that, can they? Might as well buy him a toy bike. Now that'd be cold. No, I thought if it's smaller than Rain's bike, I said you better buy him a toy bike with the tricycle wheels. Sounds good. You getting it in the same yellow?
Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
Right, and dialogue. Alright, let's just boss these up.
I'll see you terminated.
Right, the tactical phase. Combat begins with the tactical phase. Which characters cannot attack or take other actions, but may try to take the front saves. Moving the frame to the portrait and then release it. Alright. Wait, what's it talking about? Alright, so well busy. Alright, what shall we? Alright, this is like starting position, unavailable. What does that mean? Right, let's give that a try. Right, I see. Is that right, or do I have to... Yeah.
Nothing I can't do.
Oh no, I don't think I did it right. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I messed up.
I'll pass.
Oh god. Oh god.
It will be done. Reduced to dust. I will do my duty.
Right. I get it now.
Death to the weak.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Crush the feeble.
Alright, why is it?
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Why is it not letting me do an attack? What does that mean? Oh, I never got my fucking weapon out.
I don't have time for this. Absolutely not. Suits my purposes.
Alright, I feel like I'm fucking up with this one. I need to, what the fuck? Can't even do anything.
All too easy.
Oh, Lord. What the fuck?
It will be done.
The more the better.
At your beck and call. Just a minor setback.
Not my specialty. I'll pass.
Why am I on minus? Which is...
Not a problem for me.
Oh, that was weak.
Nothing I can't do. Already done.
Indeed. One fewer target. Victory is imminent.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Look no further.
I'm always ready.
Can you pick up things like off the bodies? Oh shit. What the fuck have I done?
I hear it here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
That'd be nice to take a picture when you've done it.
Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they...
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays. The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the engineerium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Ethelthrat. Oh, Emperor's providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Ethelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Alright.
We must act. Doubt is for the weak.
We are the spirit.
We must act.
Rank available, warrior. Archetype. I don't know what you do there. Apply.
Victory awaits.
You gotta go in here.
Annihilate them!
So how do we get like a description of these moves?
It will be done.
What? Oh my god. I don't think you just do it on the spot like that.
I will do my duty.
An idiot.
Let's get to it.
Dang.
Stop mocking me. I am your doom. Stop it!
Alright.
But of course. On it. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Oh, it's it. What's this ability? Target's dodge.
Not the Scryer's job. Was that you? Or...
Alright, holograms. Gauge the effectiveness of your intended actions. Well.
Has been lost.
Oh, sweet. Could I move to there? No. No! Oh, I did it. I thought I'd pressed the wrong... No. I don't think it did. I did.
It will be done.
That's it. Right, I'll get used to this the more I play. I mean, it's just all of it.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidus, good luck.
Right.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Where do we go?
Your seneschal is always there for you.
What are those gold things in the room? That's weird. Ah, look, collecting loot. Right.
Follow my lead.
They all just got the same stuff. Well, you can sell it. Oh wait. Collect. I wasn't pressing the right button. Collect all. Right. Inventory. What? Wait.
Look no further.
She's got the weapons on them. I've just picked up. What? Huh?
A new challenge for me?
What? Where the fuck are my weapons? A bit confused with that one. Fuck. Says there's nothing there. Auto pistol. Alright.
None shall stand in my way.
Alright, I'm a bit confused, like, what the fuck? Where did the weapons go that I was just given? I probably could have got a decent gun then. Oh yeah,
Doubt is for the weak. I'm always ready.
I'm not happy with that. What the fuck? Motherfucker! Where would those weapons be? I thought the cargo was like... I don't fucking know actually, wait. Aha! There we go, we categorised that shit. Get that shit in there. So, inventory, yes. Bad man no play. Right, what is this? How do I toggle? Information, no. What is this, a scrappy auto gun? 3 to 5, rate of fire, single shot, burst fire. Oh, okay, okay. That's kind of cool, that. 4 to 8, psychic staff, both are psychic staff, all good. All good in the hood.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
How?
I tire of
Right.
idleness. Let's move.
Oh, what the fuck? Right, so let's do a quick save. Character. No, that's not what I wanted to bloody do. Inventory. Sheet. Context. No, info. There we go. What's that hat? Adeptus Astartes equipment. Must not have features. Drukari equipment. Aldari equipment.
I won't tolerate weakness.
That's not a new one. Oh yeah, let's how do we where's it? Ah, formation. Right, let's I kinda like that. Yeah, so we walk side by side. That door's shut. How long have I been streaming? It's fucking out 2 hours. God damn. Officer's deck. Okay. Tarzan yawn. Oh.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not.
Or is that one of them battle sisters?
Somebody shoot these.
Somebody shoot
shall
these.
betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
Gentle. Right, Lighthead warrior turns to face.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption.
The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
Yeah, these battle sisters are crazy.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic!
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice. Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Nice.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Nice. Alright.
It's about time.
Got a battle sister with us. Good. Ooh, what is this? Magazine of purified bolts. Set of icons. Is this what I think it is? The sword Mezia. Ooh. I like that. I like this. Let's. There we go. I mean, I've got this on, but I don't know if I should go back to the gun. I don't even know how you
Victory awaits.
Change weapon. See if we can see the side. Yeah, I can see the side. Right, well, I can proper officer now. Right, bear with me, guys. We're just gonna put things on mic. Actually, I don't really mind the stream staying on. Actually, no. We're going to end things here, and we'll load it back up in a minute for a part 2.